Welcome back to another episode of our NBA Weekly Recap Show. Y'all already know who it is and what it is. It's your boy, Nephew Q. And I got my esteemed host with me. I got to my left, probably y'all right watching, my dude, KJ, a.k.a. Keezy, in the building right here.
Thank you.
And then over here, we got LeBron's biggest fan, the only Sacramento Kings fan I ever know. We got my dude, Ralph Clay, in the building one time.
What's up, world? Let's get to it.
So we ain't been here for a minute, you know what I'm saying? I've been sick, KJ been sick, the world been sick. You know, I hope everybody taking care of themselves, sanitizing their hands and all that. But it's been a lot of stuff going on in the NBA since we did our last show. The Lakers are on a hot streak right now. We're on a one-game winning streak. We beat the Detroit Pistons the other day. But
Barely.
we get to
Q.
what?
Is that how we gonna start off the show?
I thought it was a good intro.
Is that anything to celebrate?
So for you got to celebrate the small victories, right?
Oh, wow.
The small victories.
Wow.
Lead up to
That's
something
called
big.
reaching. Reaching.
That's called reaching. But man, so anyways, let's talk about the Kyrie situation, man. He will be rejoining the Brooklyn Nets as of today. Who they play? Y'all know who they play today? But not like it matters. Brooklyn gonna lose anyway.
Yeah, they probably gonna
but anyways, KJ, I'm gonna throw this up over to you first, man.
Yeah.
How will Kyrie's impact affect the Brooklyn Nets?
Bro, listen. I don't care what he said, what he was trying to say. Mm-hmm. He has killed the whole team.
Okay.
I don't care whose side you on or what you did, what he said, if he was trying to uplift black people, if he was trying to tear down Jews, whatever he said. He has killed the whole team.
He's killed the whole team.
Bro, when you in these team sports like this, you trying to win a championship.
That's what I thought.
And you can't win a championship when you got one person that's supposed to be, if you got KD and Kyrie, they got to play together.
That's
when
true.
you got one of them that ain't going to play, you done fuck the whole thing up.
That's true.
We on the boat.
Yeah.
We on the boat trying to get up out of here, and you in the back with something knocking a hole in the back of it, and we getting up out of here, and you back there like
water's getting in. Can't figure out why water's getting in the boat.
Like you're sneaky, knocking holes in the bottom of the boat. I'm tired of Kyrie.
You tired of him?
Wow.
Yeah, he need to just go on and get on up out the league.
Wow.
Top 5 point guard?
Top 5 point guard of what? All time?
No.
Right
I don't
now.
know. He can't be top 5. He don't never play.
You say you don't know? You ain't seen enough footage?
I ain't seen him play. When last time you saw him play?
Wow.
When was the last time?
Exactly.
Night, maybe?
You ain't seen him play. I ain't seen him play
Did he
either.
play on-
I'm tired of him.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't remember the last game.
That's crazy how. Before I let you cook, Ralph, it's crazy the trajectory we've seen for Kyrie, and this ain't what I'm about to say. This ain't that. Since he left LeBron, like how he went. And I'm not saying like how he's not won or nothing like that, but I'm just saying how his career has went since he it's been one after another after another, and it's almost just like is he worth the trouble?
The earth is flat. I'm not getting vaccinated. The school shooting was fake.
Yeah, he posted. Yeah.
I'm just tired of him.
Yeah, it's one thing after
Bro,
another.
do you need that much attention?
Who?
I don't even want that much attention.
But what I'm saying
Wow.
is, where do you think he got that from? Who did he play with in Cleveland? He got it from somewhere, right? So, I mean, the thing he didn't like the most, he ended up doing, which was LeBron was all the attention on LeBron.
Yeah.
Kyrie leaves LeBron. Kyrie's all the attention on Kyrie's now. So, Ralph.
Go ahead, Ralph. I'm tired of talking about Kyrie.
I'm in shock right now.
How will Kyrie's impact affect the Brooklyn Nets going forward?
All right, so let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Then let's circle back.
As far as Kyrie coming back for the games going forward, I'm not going to talk about the past. The games going forward.
Right, from today moving forward. Right.
He's needed.
Is he?
The Nets can't really. I mean, they've found ways to win games, but you heard the frustration that KD spoke about the other night, saying it's him and a bunch of guys out there playing basketball. I mean, it was no disrespect to the other guys, but they are role players. They are not. They're not
disrespectful.
They're not star players.
Yeah.
I mean, Ben Simmons is who he is. I mean, to me, he's not a star player in the NBA. He maybe once was when he was with Philly, but at this point now, Ben Simmons is not a star player.
He's a guy.
Joe Harris is not a star player.
He's below a guy.
Royce O'Neal is not a star player.
Who's that?
So all I'm saying is Kyrie's impact is going to be good. It's going to be something that's needed for the Brooklyn Nets. We need somebody that can get a bucket.
He ain't helped him yet.
I get that. I get as far as Kyrie not being there, that hurts the team, and all the other stuff that's caused Kyrie to be suspended or not be around has hurt the team. But you need that other guy out there. Part of Brooklyn doing anything to be successful as far as playoffs, maybe a championship, will be Kyrie being a major part of their roster. So I think the impact will be good as long as Kyrie can kind of remain hush-hush and focus on basketball and not so much the outside stuff that's going on.
He can't remain hush-hush.
Will that happen? I don't know. But if he can be that guy, then his impact will be positive. It will be a good thing for the Nets. So I feel like the Nets need him right now. They're kind of stuck with him right now. They're paying him right now.
For the season.
You might as well get the most you can out of Kyrie. So I think he's going to be a positive impact on the team. And now as far as the other stuff, I get it. He has done a lot to hurt the Nets. He has done a lot to hurt himself, along with, not being a part of the team. But the whole thing that just happened with him being suspended, I feel like it was a scapegoat. Kyrie was used as a scapegoat. Kyrie did not write this movie. Kyrie did not produce this movie, nor did he direct the movie. He doesn't work for Amazon Prime. That is not his platform. They're the ones who promoted that movie. They're the ones who had that movie out there for people to watch.
Okay.
So why are we blaming Kyrie? All because he posted a movie that he found interesting. And if you go and look at the movie and actually watch the movie and see the information that's in the movie, then we may not be so harsh on Kyrie in the first place. I feel like everybody jumped on him. This whole anti-Semitic, whatever the term is, I don't think that's what Kyrie is. I don't think that's what Kyrie was trying to promote. And I think they used him as a scapegoat. I'm glad that Kyrie's coming back. I'm glad that he's getting to play basketball again, because I kind of felt like they were trying to take his career away from him, all because he wasn't in agreement with everybody else and how they felt. So I'm happy for Kyrie, but we need Kyrie to focus on basketball. That is...
Kyrie ain't focusing on basketball.
I get that, but that's what we need.
To me, it really ain't gonna make no difference because they had Kyrie in the playoffs last year.
Didn't do nothing. Now, of course, Steve Nash is no longer there. They got Jack Vaughn as the coach now because I know. That's why I'm saying, like, same results. Before we continue on, I do want to talk about something that you had just brought up as well, which is the whole, well, you brought up, my bad, as far as the whole KD situation. In that interview, he talked about the Steve Nash coaching. He talked about his teammates. How would you move forward? Matter of fact, just Brooklyn as a whole, you got the Kyrie shit going on. You got KD saying, well, how am I supposed to win with Royce O'Neal and Joe Harris? How are you a teammate of KD and Kyrie at this point where you don't know what the hell's going to go on from day to day?
Check this out. So whenever I ain't hearing y'all do this show, it just ain't the same without me.
Facts.
How that make y'all feel?
Facts.
I'm going to be like, I don't know. What the fuck you mean?
What? Man, you can't say nothing. Man, when you in a team sport like that, you need everybody's confidence. You need everybody's morale. You need everybody to be on their shit no matter what. I don't care how I really feel about you.
You can't say that loud.
I need you to feel like you more than what you really are. In Space Jam, when Michael Jordan's passing out the secret stuff or whatever, he knew they sucked. But I'm going to hype y'all up.
Yeah.
To make y'all feel good about yourself, because I know the better you feel about yourself, the better you gonna perform a little bit.
But how do you say something like that though, openly? Like I get what he was trying to say. Like, y'all expect me to win when I just have a bunch of regular guys.
Bro, it's other ways to say shit.
The truth hurts sometimes. The truth hurts.
It does.
The truth hurts.
But can't we talk about this in house?
That's where it needs to stay.
Can I come to you as Jack Vaughn and say, Coach, look, man, I don't know what you expect from me, but I can't win with just these guys.
I think sometimes these conversations happen in-house and nothing gets done.
Where you need to stay at, though.
Nothing gets done.
So you saying KD did it more so of like, get some of these motherfuckers out here and get some new people in here.
When he requested a trade in the summertime, he should have said either trade me or my hamstring going to be hurt for about the next 82 games. 82 games. Until y'all get me up out of here.
Because I feel like KD's still going out and he's playing every game. He's still going out and he's giving you 100% every game. All he's asking for is help. That's all he's really saying.
No. Hell no. We're not doing
But
this.
not help as far as going and make a trade and bringing somebody else in, but maybe people playing a little bit better than they've been playing.
But see,
bro, they playing the best they can play.
That's what I'm saying. That goes back to in-house. Like,
yeah.
What happened to the players only meetings and like, come on, guys.
It's not working.
So that's why I don't think Kyrie's impact is gonna really mean that much because Kyrie will come out there and get you 30 and KD will get you 30, but you still playing with these other guys who you think are trash. So now instead of us being a team, the guys that you think are trash, they playing for themselves now.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about no team now.
Fuck KD.
They don't care about no team now.
Why do I need to play hard for Ralph when Ralph just thinks I'm just some old dude?
But that's not what KD was saying. He wasn't saying they're just some. I mean, he's saying that
That's what it sound like.
What did he say? You tell me your
What did he say?
What did he say, Ralph?
I can't necessarily speak for
What'd you take
KD,
from it?
but I don't think KD was just throwing him under the bus.
What do you think he said?
I just think that he was asking for more from these players. We need y'all to put up more. We need more from Ben Simmons. We need Ben Simmons to be that star player that he once was in Philly. We need Joe Harris to knock down shots on a more consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? We just need Royce O'Neal maybe to play harder on defense. Maybe give us a little bit more on offense. It's not necessarily saying you garbage and you can't play basketball, but give us a little bit more. We're going to need that little bit more from you along with my 30 that I'm going to give you every night to get us over the hump. I think that's all he was saying.
What you just said could have been said in the locker room.
Yep.
I think he's already done that.
Keep doing it.
Ain't nothing you can do then.
It's
a wrap.
Because I'm not arguing with y'all that he should have kept it in the locker room, but maybe that was just KD's way of kind of waking him up a little bit. And maybe it hurt a little bit. Maybe you had to poke him a little bit.
Maybe.
You know, but
because Ben Simmons, he had 15 points the other day.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So maybe something clicked in Ben Simmons. Although I probably it's crazy though that we applaud Ben Simmons for scoring 15 points.
15 points.
We need something. He's been giving us about 3 or 4.
A perennial all-star got 15 points
we
a
happy
week.
that he finally
Thank you for giving us up.
15
Thank you,
points,
bro.
man.
Thank you.
Speaking of Ben Simmons and teams like Brooklyn Nets that's on the decline, you know, you got Klay Thompson who's actually shooting a lower 3-point percentage than Russell Westbrook. I also seen another stat that said he had made more shots than minutes. He's made less. Was it more shots? I can't remember. Anyways, fuck that. But anyways, so Jordan Poole got the big contract. Andre Wiggins got the contract extension. Andre Drummond's up for a contract extension. He wants a max. I'm sure Klay wants a max. You can't pay Steph $200 million, Wiggins $140 something plus million, Poole $180 something plus million.
Somebody gotta go.
You got the rookies Wiseman and Kuminga.
Wiseman is trash can right now.
Let him go. I don't care where he wants to go.
We'll let Wiseman go. So as far as Kuminga, he's gonna want a little bit of change as well.
Kuminga hasn't done enough to say, exactly, to ask for change.
That being said, should the Warriors move Klay and Draymond, or do they need to bring Klay to the bench and let Jordan Poole get their starting position and cook? Ralph, I'm throw it over to you first, man.
To answer your question that you just asked, Klay definitely has to come off the bench. As far as expectations of Klay, me personally, the man's coming off 2 major injuries. What we're expecting Klay to be, he's not going to be that defensive stopper anymore. He's still going to be able to knock down shots. When you got a jumper, it goes away a little bit, but you still find a way to still get the ball to go in the basket. And I just think Klay's just not playing well right now. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes with the Warriors, but I don't know if Klay's not happy with the Warriors. Sometimes when you've won that many championships in the small span of time that they've won, what is he?
No more.
Yeah, what is he? Where does the hunger come from? I mean, he doesn't really have much to prove at this point.
Where they sitting at? They sit where the Warriors sitting at?
Well, they 6 and 9.
Yeah,
8,
somewhere at the
7
bottom.
8, something like that.
Somewhere.
7 and
They
9.
in like 9th place.
The 11th place actually, as of right now in today's show. And the stat that I was talking about real quick before you continue on, Klay this season has taken 185 shots and only got 181 points.
Damn.
So he shot the ball more than
Damn.
points he's got, and also he has never shot 50% in the game in the season so far. Go ahead, Ralph.
No, I'm just more or less saying I don't really know. I can't really speak on it, but I think another thing is we're less than 20 games into the season and we're already talking about what should they do. I mean, let them work it out a little bit. You know, they did just win the championship last year. Even if they didn't win the championship this year, it's not like it's a losing season. You know, I mean,
I think it's because people were expecting, even though Klay had the injuries, he's a year removed from it now, so there should be no more excuse. You should be able to trust your knee and your Achilles by now. And we just don't see the same Klay no more.
But trust doesn't take away pain that he may be feeling in the knee. You know, I mean, and those shots don't always work. And I think sometimes when players get injured, we forget, like, your body's not meant to take the broken bones and the bruises and trying to heal back from that and come back from that. Right. Your body's never going to be the same.
Bicycle to the game,
you know?
He done blew his legs out riding that bicycle 20 miles.
It's a lot of factors that play into that. I think the best thing that they could do right now is bring Jordan Poole into the starting lineup and put Klay onto the bench.
I don't see why not. I mean, because people are asking for Westbrook to go to the bench, right? So why can't
He's the best player on the Lakers. I don't understand why they would ask that.
He might be the best player on the Lakers right now. I mean, LeBron
You
been
brought
gone
it
for a
up.
while.
I'm sorry.
do they move Draymond?
Absolutely. I think Draymond should have been moved maybe a season ago.
Damn. In the offseason or a season ago?
A season ago.
AC, but they don't get that 4th championship without Draymond. Last
Not necessarily. I wouldn't necessarily say that.
What did he do last
That's
year?
what I was going to say. What did he do
What
in
did he
that?
do? What did he do in the finals last year?
He held down the fort defensive.
He didn't do a damn thing last year.
He did so much on the defensive end. Now, offensively, he ain't gonna get you shit. But on defensive end, he like
Who'd he guard?
he guard Robert Williams when he was healthy.
Wiggins. Wiggins was on Jaylen Brown and
right.
Jason Tatum most of the time.
You're right. But on the defensive end, that anchor, Draymond Green.
You got to stop it, bro.
Listen, man.
Just because you yell and scream doesn't make you a defensive stopper, bro.
I don't know what's wrong with the Warriors.
I don't what's going on with it.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
Tell me about
I'm
it.
lost for words.
You don't know what the
We got same team back.
pretty much.
We got everybody back. He won the
true.
championship.
Wiseman going to the G League.
He going G League.
As he deserves.
He wasn't here last year anyway, so he don't even matter.
You right.
He was just a piece that, hey, that's
As a guy.
that's icing on the cake now.
Yeah, as a guy.
We
Is
got
Wiseman
everybody
a
back.
bust?
As of right now, yes.
He looking like it.
Yes, because he was his number 2 pick.
Yeah, one.
He was one.
He was 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I know it's off topic, but if people are going to be on Zion's head,
That's why I asked the question.
then we got to get on Justin Wiseman's head. Because, bruh, Zion has injuries, so we get that.
Wiseman been injured too, though.
But
he missed the whole season.
But when Zion plays, he produces.
Yeah.
When Wiseman plays,
He's just out there.
he's getting cardio.
I saw somebody tell him on the bench, hey, man, it's cool. It's just your first few games back. You got to get your timing down.
Timing for what?
Get your timing down.
Timing for what? That's practice, bro.
Yeah.
That's what we
We've
got
been
practice
practicing
for.
all this time.
Well, that's what practice
You
is.
done had all kind of rehab. You got all kind of timing.
Timing, you the time you spent injured.
Your time is about to be held in the G League.
Absolutely.
That's where your time
Your
is.
time's about to be up, my brother.
Wiseman has got to put up at least 25 and 10 in the
Easy, bro.
No, before I call you back.
Easy.
We not already played this game.
No,
I
no.
call you up and then you don't do it and I got no. You gonna stay in there for 10 games. I'm gonna see you dominate and then I will bring you back up.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
James Wiseman is the perfect example of why I wish they would change the rules in college basketball.
Talking about go straight to the pros.
Where I feel like you should have to stay for multiple years before you can go to the pros.
Okay.
Because James Wiseman coming out of Memphis wasn't ready to go to the NBA. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything.
He only played like 3 games.
He didn't do anything at Memphis. So
Yeah.
what about him said number 1 overall pick?
Everything.
Except potential.
Everything's on
and that's
potential.
the issue. That's the issue,
They
man.
see a athletic big,
Come
you
on,
know what
man.
I'm saying, who could do it all on the court. So they was like, okay, if we can get him in our system. But speaking of system, is he just in the wrong place? If he was in OKC, would it be a different story?
I mean, they give him touches. It's not
That's
like
what
he
I was
don't.
about to say.
He just ain't doing nothing.
I just haven't seen flashes of anything.
Yeah. He's just
Of anything.
We've seen more with clothes on.
Absolutely.
like, he don't even dominate on the defensive end. He don't do nothing.
Man.
I forgot, what was that movie where the dude was like, you don't cook, you don't clean, you don't do nothing.
You do nothing. Like, excuse me.
But yeah.
When you're on a team like that, like we was talking about earlier with Bill Russell, I can score, but I don't need to. I'm gonna let y'all score. I'm gonna rebound. I'm gonna play good
I'm
defense.
gonna play my role.
Yeah, but he just
Nothing.
He
don't do nothing.
only play his role.
Yeah, he don't do nothing. He just
only-
out there.
He only play his role. But back to the pool and Draymond and Klay. So first question, should they bring Klay off the bench and start pool moving forward? Since Klay seems to be struggling.
No, because they're not getting nothing off the bench either. So somebody got to do something.
So even if they bring Klay off the bench, it ain't. You feel like
It's not gonna help him none. They need to leave Poole. They need to keep bringing Poole off bench. Somebody got to score. in
I
that
like
second
Jordan
unit.
Poole.
Yeah.
I think Jordan Poole has played his way into a starting lineup,
most
bro.
definitely.
He deserves to be
definitely.
starting
Well,
on the
I think
roster,
with
any
Jordan
roster that
Poole,
he's in.
he's almost close. Even though he comes off the bench, he's close to getting started.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I guess in theory you could keep doing it that way.
Yeah. I mean, he got starter money. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he
So
really
it
ain't
don't-
worried about much of anything unless he's trying to get
He got
numbers.
his ring.
Yeah.
So he got his money.
he
too.
has proven himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what about Draymond? What they doing with that?
Black ass got to get up out of there.
Thank you, bro. Thank
I said
you,
this
man.
before the season started.
Goodness, bro.
Like, he's giving nothing.
He's giving something.
Yelling, screaming, fighting
screaming.
players
But
in
he's
in
the heart
practice.
of the team.
Right.
But you can find another heart of the team.
That's true. Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, but I mean, he's out of here too.
Well, I'm just talking about as far as like the glue.
Yeah. But I mean,
Or
you can find somebody else to play good defense and handle the ball and stuff like that. I mean,
Justin Wiseman.
No.
How about we do a package deal that sends Draymond and James Wiseman up out of the Bay Area?
You can't do it now.
I know.
They should have done it before the season started.
Absolutely.
Now that you see Wiseman is out here playing
Nobody wants
like this chair, you can't get you cannot get what you probably could have gotten.
Yeah, because they would have been still thinking about the potential.
Yeah.
And now, he can't play.
When KD said I request a trade, they should have sent Wiseman, Kuminga, and whoever else,
and bring them back.
Send him on to Brooklyn,
Bring
and
them
brought him back out there.
Absolutely.
Wiseman, Kuminga, first round pick.
It's
Or
funny
two.
that he said
Or two.
that
Or two.
because that's what I was thinking about.
And hell, throw Draymond in there too. Hell,
the-
send bye.
that the Warriors build up a package that sends whatever to Brooklyn and brings KD back to the Warriors.
As
I
long
think
as you
that
can
would be a major
Wiggins
fix
or
for that
Poole,
team.
one of them, and send whoever else out of there. I mean, you would have been straight.
I think you keep Poole and get rid of Wiggins.
Yeah.
Okay, so Draymond, Kuminga,
Wiggins.
No, I'm talking about as far as trade package. Draymond, Kuminga,
And I'm adding Wiggins into that trade package for KD.
Send him to the Brooklyn Nets for Nick Claxton. Nick Claxton.
No.
Because they just need a big who can rebound and play defense. That's what they thought Wiseman was going to do. Claxton can do you that, and he's not going to cost you that much.
Bro, he's terrible too, though.
Damn,
He said Claxton. Yeah, Claxton's not there. That's what I
He's shooting
said.
about
No.
12% from the free throw line. He gives you, I mean,
That's
Well,
what I said.
Brooklyn had a decent big, but they traded him, away for James Harden. They had Jared Allen. They had Karis LeVert.
That's true.
They traded
That's
those
true,
guys.
bro.
I would have much rather see KD with with Karis LeVert,
That's
Jared
what I'm
Allen,
saying.
and who's my man, Dinwiddie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That what you just named, that's an NBA title roster.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now they have a first round roster, which we seen last season when they got put out by Boston. But speaking of records and whatnot, surprisingly, the Portland Trail Blazers and Utah Jazz are currently sitting at first and second place in the West.
That has changed as of last night.
Which they flip flop.
Portland's now 3.
Oh, Portland's now 3. Okay,
And
so
Memphis moved up to 2.
Yep, you're right. Yeah, so we got Utah at 1, Memphis at 2, Portland at 3. So those top 3 seeds, let's take 1 and 3. Utah and Portland. Keezy, how long did they last in the top 3?
Look like they're going to be lasting.
Absolutely.
They said we got
Because-
Utah 12 and 6, Portland at 10 and 6.
Dallas is up and down.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Warriors ain't doing nothing. The Clippers is coming on.
They're trying to figure it out. They don't think
Denver is still in.
which is surprising.
Yeah, I'm
surprising for
Denver
me.
would be a little higher. They 9 and 6 and sitting at the 6th spot right
So, I mean,
You really think Utah and Portland can stay in the top 3?
Bro, they're
I
playing
don't
good
think
basketball.
Utah wants to be that high.
No,
but they
Danny
keep winning.
Ainge don't want to be that high.
But they keep winning though. Hey, Lauri Markkanen, that's my guy.
That's your guy.
He out
Lauri
there.
Markkanen?
If he don't make the All-Star team, there's something wrong with it.
Give the coach credit too, man.
Sabonis always nice though.
Yeah, Sabonis.
Yeah.
But he just plays for the Kings and nobody watches the Kings.
Nobody watch that shit.
That's fine.
So that's
The Kings are sitting in 8th place right now, by the way. 8 and 6.
8th place.
Shout out to the Kings, my Sacramento Kings.
Let's
Let's
applaud
go.
us being.
Let's go.
That's the equivalent of Ben Simmons scoring 15 points.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, when you haven't made the playoffs in 10 years,
You
what
know
else do you have to cheer
You got to
for?
celebrate the small
Absolutely.
pictures. You got to celebrate.
Absolutely.
So Ralph, Utah being 1, Portland being 3, is this sustainable for the rest of the season? And do you think it'll start to wane itself off?
So first and foremost, we haven't had a show in a while. To start off the season, I was a little bit disrespectful to the Utah Jazz and to the Portland Trail Blazers. And I definitely want to apologize to both of those squads. I did not see the Utah Jazz sitting at number 1 in the West. I don't care what happened. I didn't see that. I couldn't dream this right now. So I want to give credit where credit's due. I think Utah's coach is a pretty good coach, man. I don't think he gets the credit that he deserves, bro. Like the fact that he's taking these young players and they found a way to play hard and play good defense and score points when points need to be scored. And man, Utah has truly found a way to get it done.
See, the reason Utah's surprising is because we thought Mike Conley and Jordan Clarkson was going to be on their way out the door, but they still there. Though.
And
We got time.
Yeah.
We got time for my Lakers swoop in and pick them up.
And even Portland, I didn't think that the Jeremy Grant move was going to be.
Jeremy Grant was
I
nice.
didn't think that move
I don't
was
know why
going
he
to
gets
make
so much
any
slander out here.
I didn't think that move was going to make much of a difference in Portland. And
He gonna guard the best player.
that truly has made a difference in Portland, man. So shout out to Dame, staying loyal to the Portland Trailblazers.
You
man.
see him hit Zion with that crossover and then dunk on the whole squad.
Yeah, man.
So is this the year where we see parity in the NBA?
Absolutely.
You already see it.
And I think
especially in the West.
the biggest thing is the top players aren't really dominating the game as they once
They're
were.
not affecting the game like they
affecting
were.
the game as they want. Like the LeBrons. Like LeBron can still give you 25, but he's not affecting the Lakers as far as getting them over the hump and getting wins.
That is true.
KD can give you 30, but he's not helping the Nets get over the hump and
Brian got
and
the
get
worst plus
the
minus
wins.
on the whole team.
What was it? I forgot what game it was where he had his plus minus was -17, but he had 27 points, but he had plus minus was -17.
Empty calories.
Steph Curry had 50 points against, was it Detroit? Whoever they played the other night.
And
Steph
they still
Curry,
took the L.
and they still took a loss.
Yeah.
So I just think these young players, like you said, it's a lot more parity in the league now, man. It's not just about the star players just putting the team on their back and taking them to the
This is
to the
crazy,
playoffs or taking them
LeBron's
to the
like eating a piece of
championship, man.
celery.
What the hell?
It ain't number water. It ain't
number
gonna
water.
fill you up. You still gonna be hungry.
But it's healthy for you.
I mean,
It's
I
good
guess.
for you. It's good for you.
It's good for 4-10.
4-10. Let's look at 4-10. And then you got the Spurs at 6-11, OKC 7-9, Golden State 7-9. Minneapolis is the Timberwolves is even at 8-8.
And they traded everything they had for a Rudy Gobert. They ought to be ashamed of their damn
They
self.
should be ashamed of themselves, bro.
And then you got the Pelicans at 9-7, Rouse Kings at 8-6.
Come on, talk
the
about
Clippers
it.
at 10-7, Denver at 9-6, Dallas 9-6, Philly. I mean not Philly, but Suns at 9-6. Then of course the top three, like we just named, Portland, Memphis, and
You know who
Utah.
Minnesota probably could have got for 4 first-round picks?
Hold on, let me think. Kyrie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Probably Kevin Durant.
Absolutely.
Probably Anthony Davis.
Now that you mentioned
Nobody wants Davis, by the way, but I mean,
But I'm just saying people you could have got for 4 first-round
I
picks
wouldn't have gave up 4
instead
picks for
of Rudy Gobert.
No, I would have given up 4 picks for Rudy before I give it up for AD.
Donovan Mitchell.
Oh yeah, damn, that would have been understandable.
Sabonis.
Why didn't they try to get? I guess
De'Aaron
because they
Fox.
got D'Lo, and they got
D-Lo.
Anthony Edwards and Cat. So I guess they didn't want to bring Donovan into that situation.
Rudy Gobert ain't done nothing but clog the middle of the lane up for everybody and get in the damn way.
He's hurting Edwards' development too, as far as them trying to figure out how
He's
they're going to
hurting
run
everything.
the team. So
I seen a stat where they ran. I forgot the exact numbers, but they ran X amount of pick and rolls between Edwards and Gobert, and Edwards only passed Gobert the ball one time in a pick and roll situation, which I don't blame him.
I don't think Edwards is a fan of Gobert, bro. I'm just going to be honest
you can't
with
pick
you.
and pop. If you can't pick and roll to the basket, then you're useless to me, bro.
You're not getting the ball.
You in my way.
You're not getting the ball.
You in my way.
You in my way. So basically, I'm going against my man, you, and the dude that you brought over here
and
too.
the dude is helping. So now
Absolutely.
everybody's in the way.
I can't get my scoring's dropping, so I'm
Minnesota.
playing against 3 dudes right there. Move, boy. Damn.
Get the hell out the way.
Speaking of getting
What's
the
up?
hell out the way.
Yeah.
Giannis was shooting free throws after last night. Well, after the loss against the 76ers the other
Absolutely.
day. Montrez Harrell came out there and was trying to get Giannis. He even took the ball when Giannis shoot a free throw, and he actually made it. And Trez took the ball and was like, "Nope, I ain't getting the ball
did
back
not
to
give
you."
it back.
And then Giannis's brother, Thanius or whatever,
Thanos.
whatever Marvel character's name they gave that boy. He was trying to talk to Montrez to tell him like it ain't that. So Keezy, what's your whole thoughts on the whole Giannis and free throw and Montrez? trying
What
to
did Montrez say back to his brother?
What he say? I didn't say. What he say?
He said, "I'll beat your ass."
Is that what he said?
That's exactly what Montrez said.
Montrez ain't gonna bust it.
He ain't gonna
like
go right to the
Montrez,
shiny
bro.
new
Nah.
man.
Montrez
don't
ain't
do
smart
that.
enough to have somebody else drive 2 pounds of weed
y'all
from him from
chill,
Richmond
bro.
to
You right.
somewhere else in
Somebody else,
Kentucky.
I like Montrez,
So
bro.
his IQ level ain't the
Yeah,
highest.
he's-
It ain't the highest. But what's your thoughts on that whole situation
Look,
that went
dog,
down?
I can't help how many free throws you missed during the game. Take your ass back to Milwaukee and shoot them free throws.
See.
You in another city
Absolutely.
on their court.
Absolutely.
They don't care nothing about what you doing. Get on up out of here. Get on the plane.
what
Think
Trez-
about it. Shoot you some free throws
That's
when
what
you get back
Trez
to the
said
crib.
too. That's exactly what Trez said too.
But Trez acting like a bully though. Act
He
like a little
did,
kid.
though. I didn't understand why he went out there and did what he
I'm
did.
gonna take the ball from you.
But
Why?
to go back to what you just now said,
Yeah.
go back to Milwaukee with that. That's what Trez was saying. We don't have time for you to improve yourself while you're here.
Trez can't shoot no free
yourself
throws
when you get back home.
Trez ain't shooting free throws. He just out there.
The funniest thing about it was he was shooting the free throws and he was still missing them.
But
he was still missing
the
them.
one he hit is the one that Trez took the ball. It was like you can't get the ball back. What's your thoughts on the whole situation, man?
Laughable. It was funny. A little bit of comedy for us, you know. I mean, I get that Giannis wants to get better with his free throws, but, bro, you're not Kobe, bro. They don't have the same respect for you like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like Trez said, go back to Milwaukee, work on those free throws. Game's over.
Get in there, take you a shower.
Absolutely.
Let's fire this plane
We'll see you next time.
And we go back to Milwaukee.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
So
Shoot free throws when you get there.
I respect, protecting the home, but it was funny to me more than anything.
I call bullshit. That's what I call.
That's your boy.
I call bullshit on Montrez Harrell.
Protect your guy.
Okay, so peep game. And you brought this up, and I'm glad you did because I was going to go in this direction. If Kobe was to do this, Mamba mentality. Anybody else does, oh, look at him. He took an L, and he's right back out there working hard on his game.
That's what he's supposed to be doing, though.
We would be applauding everybody else who does that, right? They take an L, and the first thing they want to do is get on the court and work on their game immediately. So Giannis is doing that. So my point is, if Giannis is doing that, why can't Trez take his punk ass on down to the other end of the court and work out?
I think, like you said,
Why
Trez was just trying to be a bully.
Yeah.
He took that moment, like this is our court. And I can do this.
To me, that's corny.
It is corny.
Like,
it was
that's
corny. It wasn't
corny.
corny.
Like, tough
It
guy.
You
was.
got the whole other end down there that you can go get your workout in, but you gonna come bother me because I'm down here trying to shoot free throws. Like you didn't want to take an extra couple of steps, bro. Like come on, man.
It wasn't just Trez though. You see, they put the ladder right there in front of the goal too.
And you see what Giannis did? Move this shit out my
this shit out the way.
damn way.
This damn ladder.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, come on, Trez. To me, that was corny because you could have worked out at the other end of the court. And on top of that, Trez, what you working out for anyway? You ain't hooping.
Yeah, you ain't doing that.
You ain't doing nothing anyways.
And that's why when I brought up the Kobe thing, I said partly was they respected Kobe. They respected Kobe's work ethic. Even if you didn't like Kobe, you knew what Kobe was. He's gonna show up early. He's gonna leave late. That was Kobe's thing. Every game.
Giannis is doing the same thing.
He's
Mamba
trying
mentality.
to, but he hasn't built that respect yet.
He's a 2-time MVP.
Trez didn't respect him. That's
Defensive
all I'm saying.
player of the year.
I don't think Montrez Harrell would have done that same thing to Kobe Bryant.
That's true.
And I just think there was a respect factor that was there.
But I
That's
think,
all I'll say.
I think also because Kobe is one of the gods of the game.
Respect,
Giannis
bro.
is, but you still got to respect Giannis for what he's done already, though.
Yeah,
So
it's cute.
Okay, so if it was Westbrook, would he have done that?
Yes, I think it was a great possibility that he would have done that if it was Westbrook.
KD.
Maybe not so much KD.
Oh, let me think. James Harden. If they was on opposite teams, would he have done that to James Harden?
Nope.
I don't think so. Because
Jimmy Butler.
Hell no.
you don't want those problems.
So you mean to tell me Jimmy Butler got more respect than Giannis?
Because he know Jimmy would have fired off on his ass. Is what it is.
That's more than anything.
Okay,
Jimmy
so
might
that's
have
what-
fired
so then
off.
that's what
it
But
is then.
as far as KD, Harden, Kobe's, LeBron, he wouldn't have done it to LeBron, bro.
Luka.
He wouldn't have done.
I don't think he would have messed with Luka.
Yeah, I don't think he would have. I don't know.
Luka don't really say
and
much. He just,
As much as Giannis has done in the league, not everybody respects him.
Okay, that's
like
fair.
that. Even him and James Harden going back and forth. Not everybody respects Giannis like that. So was it out of line? Was it corny? Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. But I think part of everything that played into that was a respect factor that they have for Giannis.
I think Montrez just upset because the 76ers are crap right now. Too.
Yeah,
So
that's
he's
part,
trash.
that play
He's
part.
trash.
He's trash
He's not
too.
helping it at all.
Nah,
He's
not
trash
helping
too.
it
But
at all.
yeah, man. So speaking of trash players, we got a guy who the NBA thought he was trash. Said we ain't got no room for you over here.
Nothing.
That gave him the Forrest Gump treatment, when he was walking
Can't
on the
sit
bus.
here.
Can't sit here.
Seats taken.
Seats taken. So he goes over to Taiwan and
Taiwan.
Kills it.
my dude balls out. Let me get this stat line. 38
Yes,
points,
sir.
25 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 blocks, 4 popcorn vendors, and a partridge in the pear tree.
Superman's back.
Ralph,
Superman's back.
Ralph.
Y'all
Ralph,
stop it.
Ralph.
Stop it.
Ralph. So with
Put on your
Dwight
cape,
Howard,
Dwight. Put on your cape.
should he be on the NBA roster right? I'm gonna get your thoughts last on this one. Should he be on the NBA roster right now after what he just did in Taiwan?
KJ, don't be
It
disrespectful.
ain't got shit to do with what he did in Taiwan.
Okay.
But I mean, he could probably be on a roster somewhere though. If Nick Claxton is on one, he can be on one.
If DeAndre Jordan is on the
one,
roster,
he can be on one.
Did you see him the other day?
Lord have mercy.
When they kept rebounding over him, and he was just like, it was like his feet was stuck in mud, bro. He couldn't move. I forgot the point guard came and took the ball away from him. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Do you not even care no more, bro? Like, what's going
Lord
on?
have mercy.
I mean, he could be on. If they on the roster, he can be on the roster.
Thank you.
So why ain't he on the roster? Why do you think he's not? Because y'all just named two guys who Dwight Howard at this stage in his career is still probably better than. So why ain't he on the damn roster then? Like, what is it?
I mean, that's a good question. I don't have the answers to that.
All right, so I don't know if y'all watch it. Shannon Sharp has a podcast. I think it's called
Club Shay Shay. Yeah.
All the Smoke also has a podcast with Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. Dwight Howard has been on both of those podcasts, and he kind of spoke on him not being in the league, feeling like he was a little bit blackballed. But partly with him not being there was the money they were trying to offer him. Dwight Howard felt like he was worth a long-term contract with a little bit more money added in. A lot of teams felt like he was like a 1-year minimum pay type of contract, and Dwight was like, I deserve more. If y'all not going to pay me what I feel like I deserve, I'm just going to go overseas and play. So that's played a lot into why he's not in the NBA. But to answer the question, should he be on the roster? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Guess who can use him?
Lakers.
Thank you.
I'm right there. I have no idea.
The Lakers could use
Guess
everybody.
Who else can use
Me, you, Ralph, my
Guess
son.
who else can use him? Warriors. Guess who else can use him?
Brooklyn.
The Brooklyn Nets. So, I mean, it's called a spade, bro. Dwight Howard should still be in the league right now.
Does
he deserve the money that Dwight wants? I don't necessarily know that.
Okay, so let me go back and look at these standings real quick. And while I look at these standings, I remember him on Club Shay Shay. He even said, "I'm only looking for 5 minutes a quarter." He said, all I want is 5 minutes a quarter. And he said, these teams think I want he said, you can pay me $1 million and I'm cool.
See what I'm saying?
So he's openly telling you, I don't care about the money. I don't care about my role. I'm cool with 5 minutes and I come do my thing. Mm-hmm. So if that's the case, if I'm an NBA GM, I'm like, well, shit, I can pay him less than the league minimum. And I can get him 5 minutes. Get his agent on the phone. Get his agent on the phone.
He felt disrespected. That's why he chose to go to Taiwan.
Well, he has made someone angry somewhere.
Taiwan out of all places, bro.
And when you anger the powers that be, then you just out.
Yeah.
So let's put him on Memphis.
Okay. He's not better than Steven Adams, though.
Okay.
We can at least come off the bench and give you some bench minutes.
I'm trying to think. Ooh, who's the clip? No, Zubac. Better than Zubac?
No. I wouldn't take him over Big Zubac. Big Zubac, I think he'd lead the league in block shots.
So I'm looking at the East. Does Boston need a big man? They got Robert Williams. They need a backup big man because.
But like you said, he doesn't care about being a starter.
Yeah.
All he wants is 5 minutes, bro. He can't be a role player off the bench.
I'm looking at the East.
Every team could use him.
I know I'm off topic.
I don't know. He was on Philly though. He didn't give him nothing.
Well, maybe that's what they're looking at. But then again, DeAndre Jordan's getting clocked with the Nuggets.
Oh my God,
DeAndre Jordan's getting clocked with the Nuggets.
Look, man, he already on the team.
You can't cut him?
He already here. We're not gonna cut his salary off and then bring you in and pay you too. We go roll what we got.
I'm looking at these Eastern Conference standings right now. I would like him in Miami.
He could use him.
I like him in Miami. Him and Bam had the same type of game,
bro.
So you could sub him out for Bam and not really lose anything because their games is kind of similar a little bit. So
they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Big, athletic, stiff bigs.
Bam handle the ball. He bring the ball up the court.
Bam's loose, bro.
Don't disrespect
Did you not
Bam.
see?
Don't disrespect Bam like that.
Look right there and look at the highlights behind me as you see Dwight Howard handling the ball. Dwight Howard ain't get 35 and 25
bro,
for nothing.
Dwight Howard is playing against kids.
Bam is just as stiff.
Come on,
he's
man.
not, bro.
Bam,
you gotta
Bam.
stop. You just being disrespectful because he went to UK.
So
Bam shoot about 78% from the free throw line. You know what? Dwight Howard shoot about 2%.
We not giving Dwight the ball, so we not get it off the glass, bro. That's your job.
That's a fact.
They gonna foul him when he get the ball though, because they don't want him to get easy dunks.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Well,
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, bro. And we'll just do what Giannis does: just shoot free throws all day. How about that?
He been doing that
before, after.
he been on that and ain't getting nothing out of it.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey y'all, Superman's back.
Yeah, right.
Shaq on retired.
Come on, man. 38-25.
Hey, man.
38-25.
Keezy.
Let me tell you something.
38-25 and 9 dimes.
I can go
on,
to Taiwan
bro.
right now and get 8.
No, you ain't doing 38 though.
38-25.
You ain't doing 38-25.
38-25.
I'm not 6'11" either.
What you say? Look at him highlights.
Look at him. Look at him getting buckets. Look at him.
That was one time where he dribbled, went through the lane. I was like,
Didn't he?
what?
Didn't he,
Is that
though?
Dwight Howard? Superman's back.
You just missed the pull-up 3 he just did right there. Right? Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao played professional in the Philippines. They ain't that far from each other.
So you say this level of competition wasn't that good. So
Way down.
It was. I give you that. Man.
Yeah. I know you're going to give it to me because that's a fact.
maybe that's the reason why Jordan dominated the 90s.
You crazy as hell.
Competition wasn't.
Don't start
You
this
don't want to
shit.
have this conversation.
Don't start
Q.
this
Conversation.
shit. Do
Is
not
LeBron
start
even
it.
playing right
Don't
now?
start this
Competition
shit.
wasn't that great.
Do not start this
Name
shit.
me
Is LeBron even
Hold on.
playing
Here
right
we
now?
go.
another all NBA player in the 90s.
This is the same argument that every LeBron fan uses, bro.
You gotta
there
have
was no
something.
competition.
There
Ain't no
was
competition, was it?
bro.
Name me another 2 guard besides Clyde Drexler. And I give you that one.
You're not having this conversation.
See, folks, see you watching right now. Every time you bring
Listen.
this up, they don't have an answer, so they don't want to talk about it. But if you ask me about, the threes in LeBron's era, you got Kawhi, you got KD, you got Paul George, you got Carmelo.
The only
I can keep going.
reason a lot of them dudes is good is because the damn rules have changed in the NBA.
No, they're good because
You
they're
can't
great.
touch him.
You can't touch nobody.
You can't touch
Okay.
nobody. There's no defense.
So if that's the case,
Why you think teams are scoring 140 points a game now? Because ain't nobody playing no damn defense.
that's just against the Brooklyn Nets? Everybody
That's
scores 140
against
points against them. They just don't play no
That's
defense.
against everybody.
But meanwhile, Jordan is playing against UPS drivers and whatnot in his day. Like,
That's
come
exactly who he was playing
Come
against,
on.
bro.
That's
Come on,
bumping
man.
him, touching
That's
him,
just
holding him,
disrespectful.
fouling him the
You
whole
talking
time.
about KD being disrespectful?
I'm sorry, he played against Reggie Miller. I'm sorry, he got Reggie Miller.
That's good.
Okay.
He played against Reggie
All right,
Miller.
okay.
And Steve Smith, the great Steve Smith. That was
Smith.
another. That was another.
Steve
All
Smith.
man.
If my team was 4-10, I would have these same
I had the
arguments
same
too.
shit to talk about,
You
too.
got to talk about
Okay.
something because you're not talking about how successful your team is going to be this
Okay,
year
so then
or
we'll
playoffs.
We'll go with seasons.
Let's talk about regular
in season
season.
15. What was Jordan doing?
It don't matter,
We
bro.
just talked about this 15 minutes ago.
It don't matter. That's not-
My guy in season 15 was doing numbers. He didn't do no 20 points per game.
By the time that
And
man
he
was
made
in
the
season
playoffs.
15, he had 6 titles and 6 Finals MVPs.
'Cause he didn't play against
was,
nobody.
And he was considered the greatest player of all time by that time.
Hey.
Because he didn't play against nobody.
Your
Okay,
guy
he
didn't
ain't
make
played
the
against
playoffs
nobody.
last
He ain't
year.
played against nobody.
Your guy ain't gonna make the playoffs again this year.
We just
What's
chilling.
your guy gonna do next year?
Yeah, he need to chill.
just
He should have
chilling
chilled out a
until
long
Brian
time
When you
ago.
comes.
have put in 20, when you work at a
that's an
job,
excuse.
when you work at a job for 20 years, do you work as hard in year 20 than you did at the first year?
I'm not working
No,
hard
the
in year
hell-
2 as long as hard as I did when I first
So
started.
what Quinn Walker just told me is that LeBron's on his farewell tour.
He is.
He's
on his farewell
out there.
tour. Okay.
He's on his farewell
I got
tour
you.
just like Jordan was in
I
season
got you.
15.
I got you.
He was
I
on his
understand.
farewell tour.
Like I told you before, medicine has changed, physical therapy's changed, diets have changed.
All that's changed.
All that shit has
All
changed.
that's changed.
And everybody's gonna continue to play more and more
more,
years
more,
as we
more
go.
years.
You ain't got to play no. You ain't play no defense.
Kevin Willis played 20 years.
Kevin Willis did play 20 years.
Kevin, see?
But like I said, Kevin Willis,
Kevin Willis. I'm
Kevin
gonna
Willis
say-
can't hold Jordan's jockstrap.
Facts.
Nobody could in the 90s
Can't nobody hold it now.
because nobody was
Facts.
there. I'm sorry.
Can't nobody hold it. Couldn't nobody hold it then.
Facts.
Can't nobody hold it
He had
now.
to go against the great Jeff Hornacek in the NBA Finals. Yeah, I'm telling you, that took a lot out of Jordan.
He
on
went up
defense,
against John
man.
Stockton too.
But is it Jordan's fault that the Utah Jazz made it to the NBA Finals?
Yeah.
He just played the team that was put in front of him. That's
I'm
not
sorry.
really his fault.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know
ain't
how
his
he
fault.
controls that.
You know why? Because
Maybe
there
he could play for another
there was
team
no
in the
competition.
West.
There was no competition.
Shaq was out there.
There's no competition. And what did Shaq do? What did Shaq do to Jordan in '95? What did he do to
They
him?
beat him.
Come on, dog.
What did he
They
do to
beat
him?
him.
And then they had to go get the equalizer and rob it because Jordan was like, I can't beat that motherfucker by myself.
That's funny.
They went
Rodman was the
Dennis Rodman.
equalizer.
He
I
was
can't
the
beat
great
that. He
equalizer.
was the equalizer. I've
can't
never
beat that
heard that
motherfucker by
before.
myself.
I've never
He
heard
didn't
that
have
before.
another teammate average double figures the last time they won a championship.
But that goes back to what you just
I
said.
don't need nobody
that's
but
what you
me.
just said. You said nowadays teams are scoring 140 some points, right? Well,
Bro,
back
that's
then
'cause-
the pace was slower, so of course you gonna be
Okay.
cool with not another player scoring that much.
Exactly. That's what I said. The game doesn't change.
So if you got Jordan
All these
taking
three-pointers they
47
shooting-
shots and scoring 32 points,
bro, teams are shooting 90 shots a game and they shooting 71 threes.
and
Of course, it's going to be higher scoring.
And the competition's
lane
a lot
is
better.
wide open. The competition is not a lot better.
competition is a lot better.
No, it's not.
You 5 deep at every position. 5 deep at every position. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm
You
lying.
ain't 5 deep at center. You
Well,
might
might
be
instead.
2 deep.
Okay, I give you that. I give you the center. I give you the
Okay.
center. I
You
give you
5
center.
deep at point guard?
Yeah.
Who?
6-0.
John Morant.
6-0.
Chris Paul.
Get the fuck out of here.
6-0.
Paul. Okay.
Chris Paul.
6-0.
Okay. John Morant. Who else at point guard?
Hold on. Let me look at them. Put up these standings. Okay. So you got Utah, right? You got Mike Conley, right? You got
Conley.
You got John Morant. You got Dame Lillard. You got CP3. You got Luka. Let's keep going.
So you name me three. You name me three people. You name me three people.
You got Steph Curry.
6-0 in the finals.
Let's see what we got still going on.
Undefeated in the finals.
I'm not listening to Ralph NMO. And then you got Kyrie. You said he was still top 5 point guard.
Trash can. He's not on. He's not playing.
Kyrie's not trash, bro.
You just told me he was top 5.
Kyrie's not a point guard though.
What is he? Well, I'm just going by what he's
a
listed
scorer.
as.
Okay.
He's a scorer.
So I just gave you 6.
No, you did not. You gave me 2 in a possible like a spades hand, a terrible spades hand. I got 2 in a possible.
Okay, so I gave you 2 in the possible.
Okay.
Now name me your
Shooting guard.
Shooting guards in the 90s.
No, just shooting guards now. Since
Okay.
we 5 deep everywhere. Keep going.
Since we 5 deep.
Devin Booker.
Devin Booker. Hold on. Let me pull this back up. Hold on. We got Devin Booker. We got Kyrie. Since you said he's not a 2. So are we putting Paul George and Kawhi? What are they?
They small forwards.
You mother.
They are.
They are.
3.
Boy, I tell you what, they making it hard for me.
I know we are. You struggling over
not
here.
even hard, bro.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. What are we doing with them?
I would say Jason Tatum he's a wing. He's a small forward. Jalen Brown's a shooting
I'll
guard.
put Jaylen Brown in the 2 and I'll give Jason Tatum the 3.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot about Trey Young.
Trey Young
For point guard. I forgot about Trey Young as
What's
point
your
guard.
point that you're making?
That the competition is more now than it was back then. That's my
Based
point.
on what, Q? Based on these names that you. So
You
I'm
just
gonna
throwing
take
out
all
names.
the big names from now and say the competition was more. But let's talk about the big names from then.
Okay.
Just because you
Give me
don't
one. Give me one.
Just because you don't consider them big
Give me-
names doesn't mean they weren't big names.
So ain't
bro.
that what y'all doing to today's players?
No,
No,
everything is so
anything
different.
bad
It was so
about
many
today's
big men
players.
had the lane clogged up.
That's true.
You could double team, all this illegal defense, all this silly shit wasn't in there.
That's true.
Pack everything in.
That's true.
And we gonna foul the man
That's true.
because we can't stop him.
Who?
Put the whole defense against him
Scottie
to try
Pippen?
to stop Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Stop Scottie Pippen?
He says Scottie.
No, we're not worried about him. Let him get his 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists.
Why'd you turn it into this, Q?
He
Why?
did this shit on purpose.
It's not. Like,
He did
we
this shit
talking
on
about
purpose.
Dwight Howard. Well, why'd you turn it into this?
Because I just want to let y'all know that,
Bro, listen.
the competition.
I sent you a video last
He
week.
talked about the competition in
Listen.
Taiwan wasn't that good. That's why Dwight Howard dominated. So the competition in the 90s wasn't that good. That's why Jordan
That's why I
dominated.
said Superman's back, man.
That's why Jordan dominated.
Superman your ass, and you get off Michael Jordan's jock like this. You let that man go.
So what did he do in the 80s?
Oh my God.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry, Jordan fans. Jordan only played in the NBA from 91 to 96.
He killed in the
He
80s.
did.
He killed in the 80s.
Killed who?
He killed in the 80s. He killed in the 90s. He did what he was supposed to
I'm
do.
about to look up NBA championships in the 80s because I don't recall the Bulls getting one in
They
the 80s.
didn't win none.
But you said, what did Jordan do? You didn't say that Jordan won a championship.
So it's okay if you kill by yourself as long as you don't win. That's what you're telling me.
He
Well, what
said
you
what
want to do?
Jordan
Sit
killed.
down.
Okay.
Until I get some more teammates, I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna chill over here.
So
I'm
you
gonna
said,
chill over
so
here.
basically, Scottie Pippen made him then because once Scottie Pippen,
Pippen helped the team out.
KJ.
so
Horace Grant helped the team
now
out.
it's a team when
KJ.
Scottie Pippen gets there.
Boy, you a bad boy.
It's a
You
team when
bad
Scottie
boy.
Pippen gets
I
there.
can see why you ever writing scripts and stuff. You a bad boy.
Listen.
He's a bad boy. He can write a
He
storyline.
wants to keep talking about LeBron. LeBron didn't have no help either. This is not the way this is gonna work.
I'm just talking about the competition. You said Dwight Howard ain't have no competition. Well, neither did Jordan.
This is Taiwan. This is two totally different places.
The dunks Jordan did in the 90s and 80s, high school kids are doing that now. The
Bro,
athleticism-
that's because shit changes. Everybody has done seen it all.
Exactly. So
you gotta
therefore,
keep on doing
so
stuff.
there's no competition back
It's
then,
like
right?
the way he says is like, yeah, Jordan was just doing these small basic dunks. High school kids are doing that now.
Anybody that
Come on, bro.
Listen, I had somebody watch
Come
a
on,
video
bro.
of Michael Jordan and tell me, bro, he was all right.
He was.
Y'all niggas is crazy.
Y'all disrespect. Yeah, I'm
Y'all
glad
the most disrespectful people I ever
y'all-
heard in my
Y'all
life.
ninjas are disrespectful, and I'm glad he said it. Y'all disrespectful, bro.
I like Jordan.
Y'all
I like
dis-
you.
Yeah, take that off.
I do.
This right here.
I like Jordan.
Why you think he
That's
on
right
everything?
here. Who is
Why
this?
you think he on
Who is
everything?
this?
Why you looked at my feet? I see what I have on.
I know you got on them trash ass LeBron.
Why you
Who
looking
is this?
This is Carolina.
No. Who is that?
Who's that?
Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
from what I have seen, and I watched LeBron. I've been watching LeBron just as long as everybody else has.
We all have. He's all right. Bro.
Michael
I ain't gonna
Jordan
get- he's all right.
is better than LeBron James.
Easy.
I don't care how many points they score.
vertical, yeah.
I don't care how many.
give him that.
Nothing.
Jump shot,
Skill wise,
skills.
LeBron can't.
Free
LeBron
throws.
can't hold that nigga.
I give you that.
He can't hold his jock strap.
I give you that. I give you vertical and free throws.
Because the thing with
I'll
field
give you
goals
that.
is LeBron doesn't do nothing but go to the basket. Jordan's actually shooting jumpers, as
Like
in
I
the
told
video
you,
that you
if
showed
LeBron
me.
was 6'3" and 205 pounds, he averaged 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists.
And
what would
Jordan average if he was 6'1"?
Same.
Shit, he
30.
more than LeBron
30?
would average
Just
if he
call
was
him Steph.
6'1".
You know he was
Just call him
average.
Steph.
He'd be right here with us on Beyond the Game.
crazy
That's what
as
Jordan
hell.
would be right here, right
You
now.
crazy.
Right here, right
You
now.
crazy.
Just saying. Because, he let little Joe Dumars lock him up. He let Isaiah
Joe
Thomas eat his
Dumars is
lunch.
considered one of the greatest defensive two guards of all time. And you
said he
can
locked him
look
up.
up anything and ask anybody that.
He locked him up.
He locked him up.
He locked Jordan
Do you
up.
know what the Pistons did to Jordan?
Why is it the
Pistons try to, because Joe Dumars played for the Pistons. So what the Pistons did was get physical with Jordan and beat him up. That's all they did.
I'm glad you brought that up.
That's all they did.
You like watching Club Shay Shay. Go back to the interview with John Sally. He said that wasn't even the Jordan rules. The Jordan rules was to make Jordan go left, and once he goes left, throw the double team there. So it had nothing to do with being physical. Jordan just didn't know how to play team basketball because
You're telling me that don't have nothing to do with the Jordan rules? We watched the film. We watched the tape. Jordan was getting pulled out of the air.
If that wasn't
Everybody was getting pulled out of the air.
Slapped out of the air. What do you
Everybody
mean?
was. That wasn't
They
nothing.
were beating Jordan up. That wasn't even
exclusive.
basketball, bro.
That wasn't exclusive
That
to
wasn't
Jordan.
basketball, bro.
That wasn't exclusive to
That
Jordan.
wasn't basketball, bro.
So was Jordan the only one getting done like
My
that?
point
Fix it,
is,
Jesus.
you brought up Joe Dumars, and I'm telling you what the
Fix
Detroit
it.
Pistons were
Fix
doing
it, Jesus.
to Jordan. It wasn't basketball.
locked
They were
up.
out there fighting.
Won't let me out.
Out there trying to beat the man up.
Fix it,
Are
Jesus.
we boxing? Is this MMA?
It
or is this
It
basketball?
didn't seem to affect the Celtics.
Oh my God!
Let me
well,
tell
it
you
didn't seem to affect Jordan when he came back and busted that either.
Yeah, because they was old by that time.
No, they was old at that time. What was it, a year later?
Dwight Howard. I mean,
Was
not
it a
Dwight
year
Howard.
later?
Isaiah
Hold
Thomas
up.
had an Achilles tear.
You remember
He
years
was
later?
29.
It was-
You remember we used to go to Johnson Center and hoop, and the football team would come in there and hoop,
Yeah.
and they would knock you down?
Yeah.
That's what it was like playing
Exactly,
against
bro.
the Detroit Pistons.
That's cool.
Exactly.
I agree with y'all, but why do y'all act like that was just exclusive to Jordan? Though
It
they
wasn't
did
just exclusive.
everybody
They did
like
that to everybody.
So then why didn't everybody else complaining about it?
It wasn't.
They did
it's not a
complain
complaint.
about it.
Not to my knowledge. They still beat the Pistons.
Of course.
Celtics beat them.
Everybody beat the Pistons.
Oh
That's
my
how
God.
the Pistons won. Then they won what? Two
They
titles?
went back to back.
Listen,
they went
but
back to
everybody
back.
was
the
beating the
Celtics had
Pistons.
Larry Bird, Kevin McHale,
Come on,
Robert
bro.
Parrish,
Come on, bro.
everybody.
It's the GOAT.
And Michael Jordan was
It's the GOAT.
Michael Jordan had Bill Cartwright.
He has. Remember we just talked
Charles
about
Oakley.
Remember we just talked about Steph Curry had 50 and they still lost because he don't impact the game.
Yeah.
Jordan had 63 against the Boston.
63.
He don't impact the game though.
He had 63 in the L.
He didn't impact the game.
63 in the L. Did all that. L. He did all that for
He
an
did
L.
take an L, but
Hey, this guy.
they
hey.
realized what they was up against.
Yeah.
Hey, Kobe.
Yeah. I give you that.
They realized they was up against the
One
baddest man they
was
had
great.
ever seen in
he
a
was
pair of shoes.
phenomenal.
Well, give him his
Yeah,
credit.
he
Thank
was
you.
phenomenal.
Thank you
When
for
you
giving him his
saw when
credit.
he got this much help, that much.
Everything changed.
Look, see,
But
this,
I'm
when you
disrespectful.
saw when he
Look
got
at the help
that,
you gave Scottie Pippen.
that much
See
help.
what I'm saying? That's disrespectful, man.
You saw when he got that much help. What
Everything
he did.
changed.
I see how he got that much
What did
help.
Scottie Pippen do whenever Jordan wasn't on the team no more?
Second in MVP.
He averaged about
Nothing.
17 points a game.
Okay.
Nothing.
So then riddle me this, Batman. Why is it in the 6 finals trips, Scottie Pippen has more in totals, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks?
'Cause-
Jordan only led in scoring. But
that's
yet, Scottie Pippen only
That's
helped that much.
Because that's what
they
Jordan was
needed
there
him
to
to do, though.
Also, it was Scottie Pippen's team then, right? Since he led in all
What
categories.
does that have to do with any? How do you do what you do? You say he led in this, and this.
You know what you
and
should
then
have
it was
been?
Scotty's
You know
team.
what you should have
Just
gone to school to be?
because he
You
led-
turned it into attorney.
Like,
Because you up here telling lies
it kills
and
me,
falsifying
bro.
facts and
Hey,
shit.
bro, I need you to take off that hoodie.
No,
Jordan, don't allow.
If I ever go to jail for anything,
You gonna holler at
come
me?
down there and
Come-
holler at
I
me.
got you.
Don't let him send me no public defender. You come get me.
He said, no. Come on, people's cute.
Yeah.
No, I'll call.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't give
I
me no
don't need
blood.
no help.
Because he's full of
Don't
that.
worry about it.
That's Jordan is
I
great.
got representation.
Jordan is phenomenal. Top 5, wherever you want to put him at.
Bro.
Top 5, wherever you want
He
to
is
put him
top 2. If
Okay.
y'all want to put somebody else in front of Jordan,
If y'all want to put Kareem ahead of him,
that's fine.
That's fine.
But Jordan is number 2.
at. Okay, top 2.
But it ain't nobody else that's above him.
All 3.
And his name is not LeBron.
It's definitely
Whoever
not
y'all gonna
LeBron.
put above
Top 2.
Jordan.
I'll put Jordan top 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
I'll give you-
Yeah.
no.
That's cool.
LeBron's not in the top 2.
I didn't even say no name. I just said Jordan is
We
top
know
2.
we know you, Q. We
Shit.
know your number 1 is Jordan.
76
You're not
years.
gonna come on here and disrespect this man like this.
I ain't saying
He's
nothing
been
bad
doing
about
this
him.
for years. That's the
I
whole
ain't saying
thing.
nothing
He's been
bad
doing-
I've sent you enough clips in the last 3 weeks of these pull-up jump shots, these turnaround jump shots,
That's where this
this
energy's
ball
coming
handling,
from.
this defense,
Top 3.
all of this shit. I done sent you
Jordan,
enough clips
Kareem.
of that.
2.
Jordan, Kareem, Kobe. And LeBron falls maybe 6
Ain't
or
nobody
7.
ever sent me a ball handling video of LeBron.
Why would you?
Why would they
Ain't nobody ever sent me a mid-range
He'll
jump
do
shot
nothing,
reel,
just
a
run to
3-point
the
jump shot
basket and
reel.
dunk it.
Ain't nobody sent me nothing like that.
I mean, he's just, averaging 25 in year 20. I mean,
He's just consistent with it. That's good.
So therefore can't nobody stop him. Right.
Because he's so big and strong. He's
so big and strong, but
he
Jordan
could have
athletically.
LeBron
he can have
averaging
more.
25 in year 20. Why? Because maybe the competition isn't as great as you claim it to be.
Same thing I said about Jordan.
Or y'all LeBron fans claim to be.
Same thing about Jordan.
To ever play in the NBA.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
True? Is that really true? Right now, it's the greatest talent to ever play in the NBA. That's not true, bro.
Okay,
that's not
have
true.
we ever seen anybody like KD?
Yes,
before?
there's a lot of
the game
athletic
looked
players.
Have we ever seen anybody like KD?
There's a lot of athletic. Yes, we have seen the KD before, bro.
Who? When have we seen a 7-foot guy that can do what KD do? Never.
He's just a one in the whatever kind of person.
So therefore, that's my point. Okay, Steph.
I think we
But
gotta
when you look back in the 80s and the early 90s, stuff like that, even if you could do that, teams wasn't even looking at you to do that.
There wasn't even a 3-point line at one point,
so
bro.
teams didn't have that much skill. Teams didn't have a lot of skill.
No, they had skill, but they didn't even look at you like that. They was just
because
like,
teams
this
didn't have
not
a lot
what we do. If you a certain height, you get your ass down there in the post.
The big men did big
Reggie
man
Miller
stuff.
was 6'7". He shot threes.
He wasn't no 6'7".
Yeah, he was. Look it
Okay,
up.
Reggie Miller 6'7". You said
Larry-
Kevin Durant 7 feet
Larry
tall.
Bird 6'9". He shot threes. He didn't get that in the post.
You got one person out of that. Now everybody shoot threes.
Was he really 6'7"?
Yeah.
Everybody
Reggie
Oh, I'm
Miller-
sorry, 6'6". I'm sorry. I
Okay, I was about to say, that
6'6".
sounds a little bit better.
I don't care how tall you are now.
So
you gonna
therefore,
shoot threes.
if
you 5'9",
nobody
if
was
you
skilled.
6'11".
Also, they couldn't shoot back then. That's what you're telling me.
No, that's not what I'm telling you.
So everybody can shoot now. They couldn't shoot back
No,
then.
Who said everybody can shoot now?
The game has just evolved.
He just said-
Luka
No,
leading the league in scoring. You know what he shoot from a 3-point line?
What's he shooting?
Terrible.
26%.
Terrible.
You know what
Terrible.
Jordan shot in the 3-point contest? 16%.
Okay.
But what point does that?
Luka has shot 247 3-pointers.
Don't take your ass in the 3-point contest then. You don't see Luka trying to get in the dunk contest, do you? Play to your strength.
He don't need to be in 3-point contest either.
Who, Luka?
Luka.
Neither did Jordan, but his punk ass still got out there and did it.
They just put him in there.
That's the 90s because we don't have that many talented people that Jordan just
No,
get in there.
we just not nobody shooting threes like that.
Also, they didn't have the skill. That's what you're telling me, right?
Bro, it's an endless
Listen,
debate, y'all.
When
It's
Michael
an endless
Jordan
debate. It
left
doesn't
college,
end.
it wasn't no 3-point line in college. He didn't even get a 3-point line to play with
Exactly,
until he got
bro.
to the NBA.
He's that old?
yes,
Damn, Jordan old.
but he still cooks.
Damn.
He's still the GOAT. Hey, so
He would have killed your guy.
so let's bring it back around.
Gave him heavy buckets.
Maybe on 2K. That's about it.
Nah, he'd have gave him heavy buckets in person. He probably would have dunked on LeBron.
Well, you know what? He would have because what'd you say? Everybody scores nowadays, so it wouldn't have been nothing new, right? Right? That's what you said. Everybody
Listen.
scores.
Listen.
So Jordan would have got buckets, and then he would have got buckets put on him too.
I feel like the
50
only
ball.
Take
No,
this
hell
hell
go
no.
back to
He
Chicago.
ain't no way he'd have
50
took
ball.
a 50 ball for
Make
what?
him upset. Now it's a 60 ball.
A 50 ball for what? On what?
And a W.
On what grams?
And a W.
Q Walker.
Where he gonna shoot 50 points from?
Point to the spot, and here's where he'll go.
That's
Who's
a damn
this?
lie.
LeBron, point to the spot.
What?
He gonna tell Jordan, point to where you want me to pull up at, and that's why I'm giving you this bucket.
He gonna pull up.
Point, Jordan, where you want you go.
Thank you. Hey, it's been a great show, KJ. Thank you.
Oh man, but we great getting
Hold
up
on,
out of
bro.
here.
I want to know if y'all
don't wanna
think
go. I
y'all
don't
think
even wanna
Dwight will
go.
be in the NBA this year.
No.
Yes,
I do too.
I think he will be.
I do too.
Because I think playoff time.
Now he done
come-
cried enough.
No, because playoff time.
38 and 25, bro.
38-25. Yeah, remember that.
Get the fuck out of here. Y'all wild, bro.
But no, I do think there'll be a playoff team or a playoff contending team or a team that's right on the cusp
Absolutely,
of making the playoffs, and I think they'll bring Dwight Howard.
We on the cusp of making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's go get Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
He gonna take us over the cusp.
Yeah, because you got a team like Toronto, the Raptors, right? Right now they sitting in the 7th spot. They probably gonna be teetering all season long. They'll bring a guy like Dwight Howard, come give us a little something. They ain't gonna win no title with him. But
What's the point then?
to help out the roster? To help out the roster.
He gonna take us from 7th place to 4th.
There you go.
That's a damn lie.
And you just said there was a lot of parity, right? So
Bro,
you never know.
What
think-
has Dwight Howard done in the NBA the last 4 seasons he's been there?
I don't think that he's asked to do rebound, block a few shots,
Run rim
get
to
a few
rim.
points.
Apparently, he wasn't doing that good enough to still be in the
He's
NBA.
being blackballed
That's what he
Why,
said,
though?
bro.
because they don't
What
like
has
him.
Dwight Howard
I
done
don't
to
know.
be
What
What the
blackballed?
hell does
Eat candy
DeAndre
on the
Jordan done to
sideline?
keep getting
That's
contracts?
like, bro, we can name so many players that are on NBA rosters that should not be there right now.
Why did Kyle Lowry get a max contract from the Miami Heat?
Exactly, bro.
That's Pat Riley's fault.
Like,
There's a lot of
questions,
and
man.
this and
A
that.
lot of
Like
questions, man.
the shit that just don't make no damn sense. Why is Draymond?
You know what don't make sense to me?
What?
Why you keep trying to discredit my man Michael Jordan and keep on saying LeBron is better than him?
Disrespectful,
He's top two.
man.
I love Jordan.
LeBron's top 5.
I love Jordan, man.
He's disrespectful.
I do. I love Jordan, man. I sit at home and watch Jordan highlights all the time.
You should.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Because I'm like,
Yeah,
look at
you
this
should.
defensive guys he's playing against. How can he not do that?
Wrap
But
this up,
anyway,
man. I'm not
we
gonna
get
I
do
ready
say
to
the
get
same thing about
disrespect,
LeBron.
bro.
You can't touch him. Hey, hold on. Let me say something before we go. So he said he need to learn how to flop to get some calls.
He does.
He been flopping.
He gotta learn
He's the
that.
number one flopper in the NBA.
I'm
wasn't
glad
doing it
he's in
correctly.
Hollywood. I'm glad he's in Hollywood because he's
Take
been
classes.
acting and flopping
He
forever.
been doing that for years.
He don't need to take him. He need to teach him.
He teach classes how to flop.
How to flop.
You
He been flopping
Luka
for a long time.
Your boy's
You
a
see Luka?
crybaby too, bro.
There you go.
Cry baby.
Your boy's been a
Get outta
crybaby,
here,
bro.
Man, I'm so tired.
Jordan
of
was
this.
too.
He was.
Detroit Pistons, they hit me too hard.
That's not what he said, bro. That's not what he said.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna get the article. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the article in the comment section so y'all can see what Jordan was crying about.
Everything
The
you
Detroit
post
Pistons being
about
too
Michael Jordan crying,
yeah.
I'm gonna post something about LeBron
And
flopping.
then he was crying. I don't know if Scottie Pippen really had a migraine or not. I don't know. Man, quit crying all the time. Ain't you supposed to be Jordan? Ain't you supposed to be Jordan? Why does it matter?
Is that-
you all you
was there
niggas-
any truth
you
to
got-
what he said?
No.
Was there any truth to what he said?
Nope.
No, Scotty didn't play because Scotty was upset.
No.
He's-
In the 80s, before it was the series that they lost to the Pistons, that he said, Scottie Pippen had a migraine. I don't know if he had a.
Well,
Get the
listen,
fuck outta
if
here.
don't nobody know, then don't nobody know.
So
Absolutely.
then why you speaking on that man?
Because he don't know.
Because he said, I don't know.
Because he don't
Leave
know.
that man's name out your mouth.
He
Just 'cause-
don't know.
Just
That's all
because
he said. He don't know.
I don't know
Jordan
if he had a
feel good because his son is knocking off Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
I don't know if he had a migraine. Did he? Did he have a migraine? I don't know if he had a
Yeah,
migraine.
Me and Pippen talk all the time.
You and Pippen talk all the time.
He had a migraine.
Hey,
Scottie Pippen's a hater.
hey, Jordan's
Isaiah
son is the
Thomas
GOAT,
is a
though.
hater. Isaiah Thomas is a super hater.
Does it go Pippen, Isaiah, then me? Is that how it goes?
Oh, you definitely up there.
I'm up
there. Oh, yeah,
No, y'all all on the same.
We on the plane?
Same plane together.
Jordan.
Haters.
He's a big hater.
Can I do LeBron is 1 and Jordan is 1A? Can I do that?
Because LeBron is one at what?
NBA.
If anybody under the age of
This right
33,
now? The current generation?
All 76 years.
Nah, bro.
and if
you
anybody
tripping,
under the
bro.
age of 33 try to tell me that LeBron is better than Jordan,
You ain't
they
heard
might
it.
as well go home, take
Yeah,
them a
don't
nap,
even
and go
listen
sleep.
to him, bro.
I don't want to hear
Don't
that.
even listen to him. Still wet behind the ears.
All right. I'm done with the conversation. Y'all don't want to keep
I'm
on
done
having
too.
it.
I'm done too, 'cause you're
with it.
disrespectful.
I'm done with this. You done made me mad.
Out of hand.
I made you
You got
mad.
me, you
made me
got me
mad.
cussing in front of the kids, man.
mad.
Come on, man.
Man, I'm not worried about the kids.
Is it not, what you say? What Bernie Mac say?
Yeah,
FM
the kids, man.
Man,
Yeah, fuck them damn
kids. But
kids.
man, we gonna get on up out of here.
I love the kids.
Thank you for everybody for tuning in to another great show. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel KY Beyond the Game. If you can't see that and watch us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, wherever you listen to your podcast at. Make sure you check us out on there as well.
Tune in.
KJ, you got something to say before we get out here, man?
Man, I ain't even gonna say nothing today. You done made me mad.
Say it, bro.
What I do?
Say it with your chest.
You're just saying this. You're just talking nonsense now.
Bro, Q Walker pokes the bear. He loves to poke the bear. He loves it. He loves
quick.
it.
What's up?
This ain't got nothing to do with LeBron or Jordan,
Thank
though.
you.
Thank God.
Thank you, Jesus.
Who do y'all see? Because, well, I guess it kind of does. Jordan dominated the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Lakers dominated the 80s, Jordan 90s. I guess you could say Spurs and Lakers dominated the early 2000s. Steph and LeBron from 2010 till now.
Easy money.
Who are we looking at to dominate for the next 10 years? Like
I don't think we really gonna have anybody dominate. I think it's just gonna be
back and forth?
If you give me a top team player, it has to be Giannis.
Like, you
It
think
has to be.
Giannis will continue dominating as the people that I've just
'Cause if I-
named?
You just mean like dominate as far as like
Consistent NBA finals.
statistics, or do you think like championships
Yeah,
and things like that?
Consistent NBA
Giannis.
finals.
I don't think we're gonna have nobody that's gonna dominate like so many finals in a row.
Nobody's gonna go to 10 finals in a row.
Not even
like-
10, not
like
even just
LeBron.
that. Just in general, just like multiple finals.
But I'm
trips.
just basing it off what we've seen so far. You know what I'm saying? It has to be Giannis. Nope. Luka and Giannis to me are your top players as far as future top players. Luka doesn't have enough in Dallas. So if Dallas doesn't do anything to bring more talent in, Luka's never going to reach that championship status. Giannis is kind of already there with the Bucks. You kind of already expect he already has a chip, and you expect the Bucks to be the top 2 or 3 teams in the East every year.
Okay.
And they're going to contend for something. So if they make it to the chip, I don't know, but they're going to contend. So it has to be Giannis to me.
It has to be Giannis going into the future. Okay.
You know, even if you say Embiid, obviously they're not getting it done.
I don't trust Embiid.
You know, so maybe Tatum in Boston.
No.
Maybe. But
no. I don't know. Nah. You just want
us to say Giannis.
No, because that's a good question because every era we've seen a player or team dominate that era, right? Mm-hmm. So I was just thinking like, damn, you know, we about to see our era go to a close. KD, LeBron, Steph.
It's crazy to
Harden,
say. It's crazy
Melo, et cetera, et cetera.
That is crazy.
So it's like, well, damn, who is going to be that dominant player or who are going to be the dominant players?
Just throw a name out there.
Well, in that case, it'll be Giannis, but I don't think it's going to be a case where they're going to go to the final 6 or 7.
No, not that. But like a player who is consistently going to at least be in the conversation.
It'll be
going to the finals every year, all year in and year out. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna get on up out of here. Glad we got that out the way as they, you know, continue to tell me that LeBron is the GOAT, which I'm cool with that as well. But anyways, Ralph, you want to say something before we get out of here, man?
Q, you so disrespectful, bro. Jordan, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, I am sorry that we have to continuously have this conversation. We understand that you're the GOAT. There's a few people in this world that can't get it over their head. But we're going to keep on praising you, man. Thank you for everything you did.
Keep on praising.
MJ for president. You are the GOAT.
The logo.
You are my GOAT.
The logo.
You are my GOAT.
Right.
And if you're not my GOAT, then give it to Kobe Bean.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan, come holler at us. The logo. Hey, if he come on this show, he the greatest of all time. I don't care what nobody says.
He does need to come on this show. You know what? He don't need to come on this show.
Defend himself against this.
And belittle himself against all the nonsense Q talking about.
This? Yeah, right. Don't waste your time.
Hey, Jordan come on the show. LeBron who? LeBron don't even exist. LeBron don't even exist.
See, listen.
That's called fake love. We don't want that.
That's how all these LeBron fans feel about Jordan.
Absolutely.
If he came on here, they be all on him. Oh, Mike, I good to see you. If LeBron walked in right now, I'd be like, what up, bro?
Yeah.
If Jordan walked in, I'd probably pass out. LeBron walked in, I might hit him with
LeBron walk in, I might ask, who is that?
Hey, bro, your chair right there. We're going to get you a mic and everything set up in a minute. Just come on in.
I was about to say, the bathroom's that way, bro.
Yeah, sit down. Are you cleaning up? Or is it time for us to go?
Really recognize who Jordan is. I mean, it's a lot of 6'6", dark-skinned bald dudes walking around. They probably don't even know who Jordan is.
If LeBron went, I thought he'd be security. Is our reservation
if they see Jordan at Walmart right now, hey, sir, can you help me find some? Bro, I don't work here. Oh, my bad. I thought you had on the blue vest.
Shout out to LeBron. I ain't being disrespectful, man. LeBron walked in here right now, man. I want an autograph, bro.
Real talk, though, LeBron is definitely one of the top
5 players.
5 players, 4 players all.
But he's not top 3.
5, I feel like, and I hate we get 5 is a lock. 3 is debatable. Can we do that?
Absolutely.
5 is a lock. 3 is debatable.
That's the cue I know. There you go.
But man, we great getting up out of here, man. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. And we're about this thing, y'all. Peace.